Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Danglo Supremes at your service. And today's a very unusual day, guys. Today's the very first day of April, of course. And also, we have two different occasions happening today. Easter and April Fools. So that only means a few things, guys. We're getting a lot of candies, a bunch of you're gonna be egg hunting, and there's nothing bad about that, obviously. You're never too old to do that. And we're getting a lot of chocolate bunnies and a lot of other bunnies, good looking ones. You know what I mean.
Oh yeah.
But today's also a grand opportunity, guys, to show how terrible we are because of April Fools, you know. Just don't do anything reckless, guys. That's all I ask. So, is this video about Easter bunnies? I mean Easter or April Fools? As a matter of fact, none of the two. Since it's the very first day of April, guys, how about we take a look and critique the very first set that came out in the Yu-Gi-Oh card game called The Legend of the Blue Eyes White Dragon. I call this segment the Brutal Critic because something about me, I'm really brutal when it comes to analyzing things, guys. Maybe to the point that people may dislike or may appreciate it. Everyone's taste. So is this set still legendary, guys, or is it mediocre at best or worse? Let's find out together. So the Legend of the Blue Eyes White Dragon set, guys, came out in early 2002, March actually. And this was a time where I used to enjoy Saturday morning cartoons and WB Kids. It was in channel 26 over here in North America. And the biggest show I used to watch during that time, of course, it was Yu-Gi-Oh! The very first season of Yu-Gi-Oh! Of course. And these were simpler times for myself and for others as well. And for the newer generations, we all have our similarities, of course. And I just feel old for saying that. Damn, time flies. So what makes this set really legendary, as a matter of fact? Or is it just implying, of course, Blue Eyes, which it is in fact legendary, but this is the very first set that came out in Yu-Gi-Oh, guys. So let's look at some cards, shall we? So this set contains 126 cards. This set has the most out of all the card sets that came out. I'm not including the Mega Packs or the Dark Revelations or Dark Beginning sets, guys. Not those. So this set basically contains most of the Yugi's and Kaiba's monsters throughout this entire set. And most of these monsters were all vanilla monsters or normal monsters, as how I call them, vanillas, of course. And yeah, like there's not really that much variety of effect monsters. As a matter of fact, the effect monsters were very basic during that time. There were spells, there were very few traps. Most of the traps were released in later sets, of course. And this set introduces us to our very first extra deck mechanic, fusions. But the fusion monsters weren't all that great. Most of these fusion monsters, in today's perspective, we will use them for instant fusion targets. And there's only one that actually, perhaps the most memorable one that came out of this set, and that was the Flame Swordsman. I just love that card to death. It's actually one of my favorite fusion monsters. Yeah. And Gaia the Dragon Champion. Basically a fusion of Gaia the Fierce Knight and Curse of Dragon. And I remember I had a toy, like this huge action figure of Gaia the Dragon Champion. It was really, really good. I don't know what happened to it. I think I dismantled it or I lost it. I was so careless, guys. And the vanilla monsters weren't that great, guys. Exceptions of Summon Skull, Blue Eyes White Dragon, Dark Magician. You had Link, Celtic Guardian, Feral Imp, and so on and so forth. Seriously, who's gonna be playing like 80% of these vanilla monsters? Turtle Tiger? I'd rather play Skull Servant. This is perhaps the weakest point of this set. There's a lot of monsters that a lot of people won't be playing. Like even today's standards of Yu-Gi-Oh, they never release like certain weak monsters. Like surely certain effect monsters are pathetically weak, but these vanilla monsters, nope, unacceptable. Even during this time, there wasn't much problem because there wasn't much of a problem because it was just early on to the game. Like, people are just gonna play the game and play any monsters they would like to play. The competitive scene wasn't as great yet until the further releases of other sets, of course. Basically, the holy grail of this set, guys, has to be Exodia, the forbidden one. All 5 pieces of Exodia, Blue Eyes White Dragon, and the magic, spell cards. Woo, and there were a lot of good spell cards. While you have these weak, mediocre, equip and feel spell cards, we were introduced to Swords of Revealing Light, Pot of Greed, Monster Reborn, Polarization, Dark Hole, and Raigeki. Yeah, all those cards were released in this set. And there wasn't very big traps in this set. Perhaps the biggest one that was played during this time was Trap Hole. And this set only contained 2 secret rares compared to what we have in today's releases of sets, where we have or at least over 10 different secret rares. And the secret rares weren't great. There were Twihorn Dragon and Gaia the Dragon Champion. I question why they never released Blue Eyes White Dragon as a secret. I always wonder that. Why, Konami? So with all that said and done, guys, how am I going to evaluate this set? I'm going to rate it between a 1 or a 10. 1 being terrible and 10 being perfect. Here's my evaluation. And the Legend of the Blue Eyes White Dragon set, guys, gets a rating of 7 out of 10. As you can see, guys, this set was released to introduce people to this game, hence there's nothing oddly too complex about these cards until later. Like, for example, the fusions didn't have any effects whatsoever. They were just vanilla fusions. Later on in the game we will get effect fusions, of course. Yeah, the monster lineup wasn't that great at all. You will probably see people play in today's game Blue Eyes, Dark Magician, and Exodia. If you still play Exodia, I have this message for you.
I loathe you!
But the strongest asset of this set has to be its value. This set is truly, if not rare, like extremely rare, that you will find these babies for like $500 a piece for unlimited editions, but good luck finding first ads for over $1,000. And the nostalgic factor in this set is really strong. Perhaps how valuable, that's how it makes this set outstandingly valuable. So don't let this discourage you to buy this set. If you're a collector or you really want to experience how great and how this set was, the very first set that was released for Yu-Gi-Oh, go right ahead. I'm not gonna stop you. No one's gonna stop you. It's truly legendary, I'll give you that. But 7 out of 10, I think that's a fair rating. Whew. With that being said, guys, what do you guys think about this set, the Legend of the Blue Eyes White Dragon set? I give you my undoubted opinion. I think it's pretty strong for a set that came out in 2002, an introductory set, of course. So I want to hear what you guys think about this set. What opinions do you have for the cards that came out of this set? I want to hear that from you guys. So hit the like and subscribe button if you enjoyed this video, guys. I will be working on another set review in the future, and that set is named Metal Raiders, the second set that came out right after the Legend of the Blue Eyes White Dragon. Yeah, guys, hope you have a great Easter with your loved ones, and happy April Fools. Don't do anything regretful now. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. This has been Danglore Supremes. Peace out.